Hello and welcome to the episode of Games with Zane. We are playing EU4, the Third Rome, as Russia. We still have a couple of unrest issues where we can resolve them by reducing autonomy. I don't know if we have to get rid of all of it, but definitely the ones for the Nogai. So that's done. Kiva is done. Got one for Siberia and a few for Kazaki, but those have not really developed very far. This guy is suffering attrition, so let's split him and keep them together. Let's hop into it. So yeah, we are in a period of recovery, and we have lots of claims on Lithuania going on. As well as that one still on the Ottomans, as well as in this area. Basically, when is our truce with the Ottomans up? In 99. So in 5 years. When does this expire? 09. Alright, so you have a little while on that. So let's see, royal influence. The marriage between Vasily V and his wife Janina. The people of Russia were experiencing an increased fondness of all things Pomeranian. While some cultural exchange was to be expected, particularly considering the popularity of the Queen, it is with alarm that our administrative advisor, Zenia Rebrov, reports that a religious shift has been taking place in one of our provinces. It would seem that the influence of our Pomeranian Queen trickles down even into our subjects' way of worship. As the words of the Catholic believers have converted a surprising amount of people. When confronted about it, Janina shrugs, arguing that she has long since converted to the Orthodox faith, and the Tsar should know that. I had nothing to do with this, she pleads. She must publicly denounce her faith, or, so be it. Where is Turokhan? Turokhan is way out here. It is Muscovite. It has no problems. She must publicly denounce her faith. That will cause us no issues whatsoever. Okay, these two sets of rebels are decreasing. We expect these two to go away as well. So yay, we have converted Riga. That should mean Center of Reformation disappears due to the religious conversion of Riga. Protestant Center of Reformation. And the province has disappeared. That is lovely. No more Protestants in our territories. Oh, it looks like Lithuania could see about converting itself. But anyway, we probably can't do any of those just yet. Yeah, we gotta have 40s. So we've got more to convert. So why don't we go ahead and do Kazan. Start converting that one. That is most likely our largest amount of religious unity. May not be, but it is pretty large. So we can now see into the Middle East. And it looks like some other areas into the Middle East. Oh, lots of Africa. Oh, we can see a lot now. Wave of obscurism. Knowledge is power. Get a little national unrest going on for 5 years. That's not bad. Ignorance is bliss. It's okay. We can see the Ming, and Dai Viet has been the conqueror of Southeast Asia. Dai Viet and the Shan in this game. That's interesting. Malacca is in a very strange place, and Ligor has survived. Denmark Count's feud, possible to support the Pretender. Interesting. Current heir dies, current ruler dies, and a new ruler appears, and they have revolts. Our agent in the Ottoman territory was discovered. That's too bad. We can go ahead and convert that one. And let me guess, we can invest in military tech, even though we are a little bit ahead, and we would have a huge penalty because of the institution. It would be good for us to be able to buy into that. We should probably use some of our money to do that. So where is this? Which one? A little too far. There we go. So we've got these two now. Lovely. So we are making our way out there. Getting close to approaching the coast. Our royal marriage with Serbia has ended. We'll wait for them to approach us about that. We have a church in Novgorod. We have about a third of our army back. We will accept your royal marriage. Annex subjects is now gone, so we've got better diplo rep. Another church in Crimea. Pretty soon we should have a church. Is it here? Did we start building one there? Maybe not. We can now afford to build things in places. But I don't think we're going to. We want to, we'll call that diplomat, we want to save our money up to try and start embracing the institution so that we can be back on top. What can we do with our diplomat? What's Venice's opinion of me? It's not great. Not awful either. Allied to rival. Who's your rival? Hungary? Hungary. Nonetheless, I think we will improve relations with you. Maybe you'll decide not to help out Lithuania and Poland if you have good enough relations with me. It is strange that Venice is the defender of the Catholic faith. I guess that's because, oh wow, look at France taking on Morocco too. Aragon to Puglia. Where is that? It's Friesland. Interesting. Okay, we can get one of these down, and then we will go for getting our ideas taken care of. And who's this? Royal marriage from Georgia, sure. Royal marriage in Sweden has ended as well. This month, now we can begin working on the ideas for admin. Finish out humanism. We'll accept that royal marriage from Sweden as well. Master recruiter. Danish noble rebels. Danish noble rebels. And looks like Danish noble rebels are going to collapse the country. What's this? British pretender rebels. Lots of things happening in places. let's take a longer look out in Asia. So the Chagatai are tributaries of the Ming. They're at war with Orite and the Ottomans. Or the Ottomans, I kind of don't want them attacking the Chagatai. They are at war with the Ming and the Khmer. How are the Khmer involved in that? They're not allied with anyone. Are the Khmer somehow a vassal? They're just a straight up vassal, not a tributary. Interesting. So I'm assuming that eventually the Ming will get over here and do something with the Ottomans. What is this war over? Attacker against Chagatai and the Ottoman conquest of a place. That place. We will spare no expense in improving trade technology. And let's, national focus. Let's take a quick look at our national focus. We cannot change it. When we'll be able to change it again in just a few years. But may not benefit us too much. And raise more Streltsy. I don't think we necessarily want to do that. Trade goods, fur, and naval supplies. And our relations with Venice have been improved to the max. People are sampling new religions. Our policy of encouraging innovation and free thinking has led to our people taking a more relaxed attitude to the state religion. Heresy in Kursk. Reverse course, missionary strength. Technology cost has increased. I'm sure it'll be fine. For 10 years, yeah, it'll be fine. Ottomans were fabricating claims. So now we have a good bit of our manpower back and a treasury pool. Ineffective missionary work. An official commitment to humanism means that our missionaries are finding it difficult to persuade non-believers to fall in line. Without a stick of punishment or a carrot of official preference, the preachers have to rely on their personal charisma. Most unfortunate. Well, that's sad. A trade station in St. Petersburg has been completed. That's lovely. Declining power of the boyars, influential landowners, and traditional warrior class. In our state, the boyars have not fared well lately. Through combinations of excessive infighting and poorly coordinated power plays, the boyars have lost influence in St. Petersburg and may have retired to their properties in the countryside. Okay. Not a bad thing. So yeah, we are going to definitely get at least one more of the humanist ideas. And then I think we will see about declaring war on Venice and Lithuania. Not Venice and Lithuania, but on Poland, Lithuania. How is Poland doing? Here is Poland. They have 15,000 men and 21 in manpower, whereas Lithuania, I would expect to be stronger than, not by much. So it is definitely coming to a point where I can take on Poland, Lithuania just about on my own. But having allies come into the cause always helps, especially since they would have other allies coming in as well. So Venice would come in. Pomerania fighting in another war. What war are they fighting in? What's going on? Utrecht, Mainz, Liege, Oldenburg, and Verden. What you got going on? You got a lot going on. Defender. So you're just coming in as an ally in the Utrecht conquest of here. Looks like Utrecht. Utrecht is trying to become the Netherlands. Maybe. They're doing a good job out there. What's this? Also an ally idea. Attacker in the Oldenburg conquest. Ostfriesland. Oldenburg. It's right here. Ostbrook. It's Friesland. Attacker against Oldenburg. And the second Munster conquest of Ostfriesland. Okay. Well, Munster's not doing great. But those look like very minor wars that I'm sure they're not even participating in. I guess they can't get there, they don't have access. But they have said that they would come in. So what is this? Britain tells us of the first circumnavigation. Our fleet set sail to find a western sea route to the rich spice islands of Indonesia. It took them 99 days to cross the ocean westward. After they had found the Strait of Magellan, located near the tip of South America. The strait was treacherous, and when they finally reached the ocean, the captain wept with joy. The ocean was so strangely calm, it was called the Pacific, from the Latin for tranquil. The fleet's captain died from a wound caused by a poisonous arrow when assisting the chief of Cebu in conquering a rival tribe. 2 of our ships have survived. One tried to return across the Pacific but perished. The last trip continued west and sailed across the Indian Ocean around the Cape of Good Hope. And as it arrived at our port, it became the first ship to circumnavigate the globe. Britain gained some prestige and naval power. Our agent in Poland was discovered. That's sad. Alright, you've got a circumnavigation. Neglect and calm has ended. Is that Denmark? That is Denmark. And Scotland is just hanging out here on the Shetlands. No one's attacking them. They're not a vassal of anyone. They're just there. How's that institution spread coming? No change. Royal influence. I thought she had already publicly denounced her old faith. But I'm sure it will be fine if she does so again. Border friction. Against who? No, we're still not going to do it against Viborg. Our traitor has died. Let's see what ability we get for this. Prestige per development for missionary. We are actively working on missionaries. Let's do that. Might take us longer to convert. We are doing tons of conversion. We'll just get some extra prestige out of it. And we can't really afford too much else, so we will just go with the improved relations guy to get the single point. Cossack aggression, tell me it's against the Ottomans. Moving quick, Cossack steps, adept raiders, yes, we've read this several times. The only important information, I guess it's just within our own realm. So the event, Cossack aggression happens. We just have to let it slide. Cossacks have to be brought to justice. Oh, it was from Georgia. Georgian response, we still lose it. Border friction with Georgia. Georgia's opinion of us has not changed. Our opinion of Georgia has. Our agent was discovered in the Ottoman territory again. It appears that we are now calm. That's very nice. We have been able to maintain our stability for quite a while. And we probably won't have to worry about it until he dies, which, naval supplies in these territories, they're not on the water. Where's that trade goods? Naval supplies, yeah. They are not on the water. Interesting. Autonomy increase. It's gone. We have furs being produced. Alright. So let's see. Korea is a tributary of the Ming. Tributary of the Ming. Tributary of the Ming. The Ottomans are winning a little. But I'm curious, how are the Ming doing just in general? They have no manpower, some mercenaries, but an army no different from the Ottomans, essentially. The largest here, the Ming, are the Ottomans. They have some manpower, but half their force is made up from mercenaries. I wonder what their economy's like. And this is also about to come up. Manpower modifier increase. Some new artillery. That'd be nice. Combat with artillery fire. Artillery shock. This is bright color on Bavaria. Is that Augsburg? Occupied by Augsburg. How did that happen? Our truce with the Ottomans has ended. They are allied with just Tunis. No longer with Morocco. Let's see and think here. Was kind of planning on attacking Poland, Lithuania. They are weaker. But the Ottomans right now are in a struggle with China. At least they are fighting in this general area. Being able to take more territory from them to break them up. Oh, and Persia did get released. Look at that. Interesting. And who are these? Oh, these are just claims. Naj and Baluchistan. And we have, almost essentially recovered our manpower. Where all do we have claims with the Ottomans? We have a couple out here. These out here, one that fulfills my mission. I think it might still stand. We'll just have to see how their war is going. 'Cause it looks like they're kind of being pushed back. And the weaker they can get, the better for me to deal with them. And I should be able to take over Poland, Lithuania again. No problem. Truce with Morocco has ended. Same with Tunis. But I think it still does stand that we want to go ahead and get one more idea done, and then we can declare war on Lithuania. A little movement on the institution. Oh, interesting. So it looks like we have been forced into a war with the Ottomans. And the Hungarian reconquest of Gole. Gole is here. Join as an ally. We could just declare war on our own. I wonder exactly what that does. Not tried it. I'm sure I could get Hungary to come back into an alliance before long, even if they did drop it. But I think you should work on that, and I should work on taking other territory. So I think that's what's going to happen. We are going to declare war on the Ottomans, and they... Oh, they won't let us do that. Well, that's a little sad. But before that happens, let's, at the very least, tell everyone what territories are a must-have for me. As well as these out here. I highly doubt that the Hungarians are going to give us all of this. In particular, we need that one. I think I would prefer Moldova over anything else. I guess I will accept this, even though I wasn't particularly ready for it. We're losing money, how much? Not a whole lot. Let's go to our income panel and increase our war taxes. Now we make a little money again. Then we will do a similar deal, except I think we're going to go ahead and have you come over here. Let's see right there. And you can go ahead and merge up while that one comes in, and we will have a non-existent buffer area since they are at war with the Ming and doing stuff here. But they should definitely be distracted. You can come back just a touch so that you are not engaging with them. But they now have this open hold they can come through. So what next? 5-0. 0-7. So you should definitely come here. We can have you go there. This one should definitely be coming into the area. You're moving, the two of you have stuff that you could be doing, I'm sure. Sending that one there. I don't think that's right. I think we should send just... Nope, you're not infantry. There's just the infantry. There's just the infantry. Just the infantry here. And you can come to potentially siege this down. And let's take a quick look at how the Ottomans are doing military-wise. So they have 100,000 troops. They have 25,000 manpower, about half of their force being mercenaries. Okay, we're doing a second pounding on the Ottomans then. So you two can merge up. And you may as well begin sieging down. Let's give you another territory to work towards. How about that one? You somehow went to the wrong place. Maybe not. You just have cannons, that's all. We've occupied a place. We would not be able to move further, though. Hungary? I don't think it really should have to be said that you should be taking the war objective. But I guess it does. Anyway, I think that's where I'm going to end this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. We will see you next time.